YouTube channel Bownie. Today I've got my younger son Advait with the recipe. Today we are going to make brownie.
And I love brownie!
Yes, so he's helping me with the recipe. And if you like my recipes, please do not forget to subscribe, like and share my videos. Thank you. For brownies, we need 4 large eggs, 1 cup of castor sugar, half a teaspoon of baking soda, half a teaspoon of salt, 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract, 3/4 cup of flour, that is all-purpose flour, 1 teaspoon of instant coffee powder, 1 cup of unsalted butter, and this is baking chocolate. And I have taken sweet chocolate, and I have taken 223 grams of sweet chocolate and 223 grams of milk chocolate. You can use any chocolate of your choice. In all my baking videos, I always tell that before we start any of the procedures, we have to preheat our oven. So here we have to preheat our oven to 375 Fahrenheit. So here I have Advait. He is helping me with breaking the chocolates.
Guys, you always need some help with this because these chocolates are super hard to do. And I sometimes need to eat lots of vegetables, but he doesn't eat it.
First we can double boil the chocolate and butter. For that I've kept a saucepan with water and let this water boil, and I've kept the bowl on the top of that. And to this I'll add the chocolate and butter. So Advait is putting the chocolates in this bowl.
Yeah, I'm trying to be careful. That's my chocolates. They're burning hot. Mine.
Yeah, now he has put almost all the chocolates. Yeah. Now we can put the butter also inside this.
Yeah, guys, don't you see the chocolate melting? It looks so good, right?
Now our chocolate and butter mixture is almost melted. Still there are lumps. We can mix it again for 5 more minutes so that the butter and all the chocolate is completely melted. Yeah. And then we can add the expresso powder. When the chocolate got melted, I added the expresso powder and I'm again mixing this so that the espresso powder completely dissolves. Now this is completely melted. We can switch off the flame and keep this aside. I'll just repeat again. So this mixture contains chocolate, butter and instant espresso powder. So in a bowl we can mix the dry ingredients. For that first we can mix the flour. So in a bowl I added the all-purpose flour. Now let's add half a teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of baking soda. Now we can mix this together with a fork. First we can crack the egg. We don't need to separate the egg white and the egg yolk. So the eggs are cracked now. To this we can add the sugar. And now Advait is adding the sugar. Next we can add the vanilla extract. So Advait is going to do that also. And 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract. Okay. So he just dumped that also. We can just beat this. We just mount all the ingredients to like blend together. That's all. Now you can see all ingredients are mixed together. It's not formed or changed the color. Now that is enough. Now we can mix the chocolate to this egg mixture. We can slowly fold it. I'm just adding the chocolate mixture little by little. Now I added 1/4 of the mixture. I'm just slowly incorporating the chocolate. If the chocolate mixture is still hot, cool down a little bit because we are mixing it with eggs. There are chances of curdling the mixture. So slowly we have to mix this. So we are mixing the last portion. So I've mixed all the ingredients. Now we can thoroughly mix the chocolate and the egg mixture. Now we can see the color has changed to dark brown in color. Now we can slowly mix the flour. I'm dividing it to half and mixing the first portion. So the first portion is mixed. Now we can add the next half. So the mixture is thoroughly mixed. Now we can keep this aside to bake. So here I have taken a cookie. To that I have kept a parchment paper. And I have not buttered it because anyway this brownie is not hard. It's going to be a gooey kind of brownie. So I just, whatever we do, it will stick. So because if it's a parchment paper, it's easy to take it out from the baking tray and keep it and cut it into pieces. So I have just put a parchment paper and I've sprayed the bottom portion with oil so that this parchment paper stays. And now we can put this brownie batter to the parchment paper. We can just spread it over.
Now we're going to bake this thing.
So let's bake the brownie. So our brownie is ready. I just took it out from the oven. It's not cold enough to cut and show it. It will take at least 1 hour to 2 hours. Let it completely cool down and then I'll show how it will look after cutting it. So this is how the brownie look after 2 to 3 hours after taking it from the oven. So I'm going to cut this into pieces and give it to my kids. Guys, try my brownie. Is it good? Like it?
Yeah, it is delicious.
Go. Okay, thank you.
And you guys know me that I help my mom make this.
Yes. And Aditya, this is my elder son. And this is how the brownie looks. You can see this is a chewy kind of brownie. It's like a cakey texture, not the hard kind of brownie.
And I wish you guys could have it because it's super delicious.
Oh, thank you, Apu.